I started reading Hawkins' A Brief History of Time, and I want to pick out a passage here where he talks about what constitutes a theory. So we can see here, it reads, I shall take the simple-minded view that a theory is just a model of the universe or a restricted part of it, and a set of rules that relate quantities in the models to observations that we make. It exists in our minds and does not have any other reality, whatever that might mean. A theory is a good theory if it satisfies two requirements. It must accurately describe a large class of observations on the basis of a model that contains only a few arbitrary elements, and it must make definite predictions about the results of future observations. So Aristotle's theory does achieve the first requirement in that everything can be boiled down to four elements, but he struggles to predict anything with the theory. On the other hand, Newton's theory, you could quite easily boil things down to the mass of something's body, and from that calculate the gravitational pull between them and their orbits. So Hawking is really interested in physical theories, or one might say empirical theories. But given that he's interested in the universe as such, which, yes, it contains everything physical, but it also contains us, which are physical beings, yes, but we're also thinking beings, beings that are social and are making theories. So presumably a theory about everything will have to include a theory about those theorizing about everything. But then we have crossed over, I think, to the realm of philosophy, where we are theorizing about theory. And that must include empirical theory, I think, but also must include, one would have to say, pure theory, or the theory of theory, or absolute theory. And where he talks about Karl Popper here with regards to falsifiability of theories, that works well enough in theory, insofar as we're dealing with observations of things we see in the material world and so on and so forth. But you can't extend that to the realm of theory itself, because if that is at any level uncertain, then everything else becomes uncertain or hypothetical. So you end up with a hypothetical of hypotheticals. It's hypotheticals all the way down. But then you get into an infinite regress. And is that then logically consistent? Something to think about.